And now it is the United States on the right side of your screen. They are in the yellow. That is Schalk serving Robbie Meeuwsen, the right sider. And there is the big physical presence of the Netherlands right off the jump. Point number one.
To go with that cross-court swing.
Alex Brouwer serving Theo Brunner off the bat. And Theo Brunner showing a little bit of touch.
Not necessarily known for bringing the most heat, but it's about precision for Brunner and the angles that he has at the size that he has.
And Alex Brouwer, watch out below. And Alex Brouwer, he's not the biggest guy, but he plays as big as anyone in the world as this ball gets bounced. The block of Theo Brunner, and we will be seeing a lot of big jump serves from both Brouwer and Meeuwsen today. And there's a big block from Robbie Meeuwsen, the first block of the match, and he is half big left hand in the angle of Theo Brunner. There's no wind getting into it. What is it like to play in a setting like this one with all these fans, with this background of just seats and fans and noise everywhere?
Line. This is like the environment that dreams are made of here, Travis. These athletes, as the sport has grown, and to still stay relevant, it's unbelievable. And I think it's a credit to also the Dutch program. It's a monster swing.
Just fresh out of the Dutch school of hit high and hit hard. That's undiggable, unblockable kilometers per hour. And if anybody hasn't had a ball hit at them that hard, just know that's fast. Theo Brunner, just a nice smart shot over the block of Robbie Meeuwsen. Big jump serve, high spinny pass, well rolled up by Schalk. The off speed is dug by Brouwer. And no off speed, no error that time from Alex Brouwer.
The Dutch oven is cooking over here, and these Mikassas are coming out fresh and hot. Netherlands siding out great, so give your block and defense some opportunities. You have one of the best blockers in the world up there with Meeuwsen. Trust that.
And Theo Brunner, that cut shot is too good. Schalk, big swing down the line, untouched.
Get the touchy when he needs.
And there is just a bounce block from Theo. Out below, we saw earlier in the quarterfinal what happens when Anders Mol gets hot at the net, and Theo Brunner is catching fire. That ball beats Alex Brouwer to the ground.
Super challenging still. USA set point here.
And again, that was the theme of the first set, at least until Theo Brunner and Schalk began inserting themselves on the defensive end of that match. The theme was tough servicing from the Netherlands.
So that's my goal here for the Netherlands.
And Brouwer keeping that first serve in, a big serve, a jump serve to Theo Brunner. And just like that, Kyle, you mentioned give yourself opportunities on defense, and that is what happens as Alex Brouwer. Big jump serve, big dig, big takes a 1-0 lead.
I promise you I wasn't in their box. We didn't have any conversations about this, but they listened just as we spoke about the defender Brouwer. Unreal.
It's Robbie Meeuwsen with the opportunity for the side out. The big signature sharp angle swing.
Going to push that pass, middle of the court, making it just
in three. So they know how to respond to a little bit of adversity, and this is still very early in set number two. A little bit of trouble on the pass there from Brunner, who hits a perfect line shot to get the side out.
Yeah, it's a tough ball for Kame to get his platform. Challenging to go sharp angles, so he steps just in a little bit into the middle of the court, knowing he's going to have an opportunity to swing there. Here's Theo going overhead.
My goodness, anytime that you can punch a line shot this far over the top of Robert Meeuwsen. Schalk serving this from so far back from the end line. Kyle, why is that serve such a problem?
When you have a little bit more distance on that serve, you see Mikassas love to float on you, and with the amount of movement, we've seen balls start on one guy and then travel.
Theo Brunner back to serve, breaking out a jump serve now, forcing Brouwer to dive. Very well passed by Brouwer. Play by Alex Brouwer here.
This is a great serve from Theo, pushing it to the sideline and then
an inch, 2 inches out of bounds. And there is the patented
partner communication.
Schalk sticking with that deep float, well handled by Brouwer. And just a titanic swing. Brouwer is pumped as he should be. This is just a huge swing, and the angle is so sharp. Another seam serve works very well. Robbie Meeuwsen has found something that is working. Out of system play, Robbie Meeuwsen to go up 4. Cut shot is dug by Schalk. And that is Schalk going for the line. Brouwer with the rundown. What a set from Alex Brouwer. Now came Schalk's turn to run it down. And Theo Brunner, the Americans, just scrambling and scrambling and scrambling.
Brouwer on an open net, and then to finish it off with the off speed. Touche, Brouwer.
Came Schalk.
On that right side, to bring it back towards the line is the hardest swing as that right side player.
What a set from Came Schalk. Big dig from Alex Brouwer. The Netherlands tries to stretch their lead, and stretch their lead they do as the Netherlands. The vast majority of their points have come off this Robbie Meeuwsen fast float serve down the seam. That one handled by Theo Brunner and buried. Theo Brunner breaking out the jump serve. A lot of heat on that one, and Robbie Meeuwsen again.
Great shoulder open there for Theo to get up there and block. Excellent execution there for the Netherlands.
Trouble pass here. Very well set by Came Schalk and well hit. And Meeuwsen again, another bullet to the seam of Theo Brunner. Another beautiful back set from Came Schalk, but that one goes wide, and the Netherlands will take set number 2, 21-16. The exact score they dropped by set number 1.
Off of Theo's arms there, changing the direction. So difficult, and there's a monster block from Theo Brunner, USA.
Many beach volleyball players missing the serve out of the timeout. Theo Brunner, big swing, moving the block, the back set, making the defense shift, finding the open space.
And you see Brouwer there shading towards that line.
United States opening up an early 4-1 lead. This is just a race to 15. This is a sprint of a set, and Robbie Meeuwsen, my goodness. Keeping the pressure on Brunner, going back to that back set. High line, not going to work. Brouwer, opportunity in transition. And there's Theo Brunner, that block. He says, no, no. Do you think they have just a better read on Robbie Meeuwsen? What do you think was going on there?
I think that could be the case. Just a touch better read on the side out for Meeuwsen, and passing as much as as Brouwer is a better passer. So huge momentum shift there. 2-point shift on the court.
Seam serve to Meeuwsen. And Meeuwsen's swing, goodness gracious, gosh almighty, that's a big swing.
Just when you thought Meeuwsen couldn't hit the ball any harder or higher from this Dutch team.
Came Schalk getting his first opportunity in serve receive in quite a while, hitting a nice, perfectly placed baby line. It's of Kusti Novak, who we just got to see.
That short part of the Theo has been passing the ball better, siding out at a higher percentage here to start this third, so good thing to test Came.
And there's Brouwer, big swing, dug by Schalk. Opportunity to go up 5. Brouwer digs the cut shot. And Brouwer will not be dug twice. No, sir. Service pressure on Came Schalk now. And the cut shot is dug by Alex Brouwer. What a dig sent over the net. And it is Theo Brunner now swinging high and hard and steady and calm and using the errors when they come their way. No error on that, just deft swing, Robbie Meeuwsen.
This is a cheeky line swing there.
And this is such an important point. The difference between a 12-13 and a 14-11 switch is monumental. And it'll be a 14-11 switch as Came Schalk. As Riley McKibben is fond of saying, there is always more angle. He is so good at those swings into the angle. And big swing from Alex Brouwer. As Robbie Meeuwsen back to serve. and it is Robbie Meeuwsen, and that is the story of the match, ladies and gentlemen, as the United States advancing into the medal rounds of the World Championships, beating the Netherlands 21-16, 16-21, 15-12.